Hi everyone and welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. So I got Jonny here. Now that was a brilliant win today.
I think that was probably the best home performance of the season. I know we beat Man United 1-0 last time out, but we looked so comfortable today. Like first minute, we got the goal. Kenedy takes it down really, really well. And that just kind of set the whole game off. I think Southampton's heads just went down, and we just looked really, really comfortable today, which I don't think we've ever said at St James's, have we, this season? So I'm really, really happy.
Now going back to Kenedy, I think he's just got, I was saying this today during the game, he's got that added bit of quality which he just needed. The way he took the ball down and then he knew he had time, he didn't panic, which a lot of the players try to do, and he done really, really well today. Unfortunately, he didn't get a hat-trick, but he done brilliant today.
It was almost the perfect performance, wasn't it? And you know, he's got like you say, he's got that added bit of quality coming from Chelsea, so obviously they're a much better team. But as well, you know, I think he's a bit of a home player. I think he's going to be a bit like Robert was, you know, maybe not do as much away from home, but with the fans backing him, the other, like 52,000 of us really just roaring him on, I think he'll thrive on that. And I think that'll probably be, you know, maybe at the end of the season, if Chelsea aren't going to use him, maybe just see what we can do, see if we can take him off Chelsea's hands, even if it's just another loan, because that'll probably it'll benefit us for the season.
Now even looking defensively, we had a solid defensive game, you know, clean sheet. You know, after Bournemouth last week when kind of threw it away, it was like, we've gone 1-0 up in like a minute and a half, please don't then get overconfident and then just throw it away. But Dubravka had a solid game, apart from the little throw at the end. But he had a solid game, and so did the back four. They were absolutely brilliant.
Even against Liverpool, I didn't think we were that bad defensively. But yeah, you're right, I think there's so much confidence in Dubravka. He just comes out and collects everything which he needs, and like he must be thinking, wow, as a centre half, he'd be thinking, wow, I know he's going to come and get everything, and that must be absolutely brilliant. But defensively, you're right, Lejeune was great, Lascelles was great, but I have to give a special mention to Paul Dummett. I know Kenedy scored twice, but I think Dummett was man of the match today. Every challenge was perfectly timed. He just didn't give their right winger a chance. He had to get taken off in the first half at half time, and ever since he's come back in the team, arguably he's probably been the best player, and no one can really come against him. Maybe Lascelles can push him close, but ever since the turn of the year, you know, it's been absolutely brilliant.
Now going forward, you know, we've got a 3-week break, and you know, they're going into training camp in Spain and all of that. It's the best way to sign off for that 3-week break, to go back off a win, get ready for Huddersfield.
Just make sure everybody's fit, have a nice time in Spain, just make sure you know, relax, just make sure you don't kill each other in training. But yeah, it's a big game against Huddersfield. Like, the results have gone for us today, with Huddersfield and Swansea drawing, West Brom losing, Pardew hopefully getting sacked, fingers crossed. West Ham, that's brilliant as well, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I think West Ham again, I think they're a bit like Southampton. You know, they've got a lot of money, and I don't think their board have given them enough money to spend on actually quality players, but they look in real trouble. But
I think it's quite a surprise of how many teams we've seen in the top half of the table this year really struggle. You know, Southampton, West Ham, Stoke. At the beginning of the year, you would never have thought that would happen. So looking at our perspective from the lack of money that we've spent, looking how much the likes of what these have done in the past few seasons to build on that, you know, these have got quality players, and we're going out, you know, we say it so many times, we've got a championship side, but we're doing arguably much better than these other sides.
Oh, definitely. But the thing is I think there's two things. The first thing is it's about spending your money wisely. If you spend 20 million on a player that's not going to score your goals, and you know, then that's your own fault. But then secondly, you look at West Brom, you look at Stoke, you look at Southampton, you look at West Ham. You know, are they putting enough effort than these players are? They're not. Maybe. Look, if you put them player to player, and you look at West Ham's team, you look at Southampton's team, you look at Stoke's team, arguably even West Brom's team, you could go, well, he's better than him, he's better than him, he's better than him. And there's just not enough. There's not enough desire. But it's honestly maximum effort gives you the most. Yeah, gives you results.
So going forward from that, looking at the results today and how they've gifted bit really as well to push us up to 13, I think we are now. That's a brilliant position to be in at this point in the season. we've got to be confident now for the end of the season. I'm pretty sure we're going to stay up there.
Nothing's ever confident.
We say that, but Newcastle do things differently.
I think we need 2 wins because of our goal difference. Our goal difference will probably save us. So you look at the Huddersfield game, Huddersfield, West Brom. I would even look at the games like in mid-table, Watford, Leicester and Everton, because they haven't got a lot to play for. Even Arsenal to an extent, because Arsenal have got to probably put all their eggs in the Europa League basket because they need to get back in the Champions League. So the only couple of games which I think we could struggle in is Tottenham and Chelsea, because they both might have Champions League to play for. But I just want to watch Chelsea like I did today.
Yeah.
Really relaxed, and it doesn't matter if we win, lose or draw, as long as we stay up. But you can't ask for any more of the players. Benitez got it spot on again today. So yeah, I don't think we'll be involved in a relegation battle in the last couple of games of this season. But let's just get it done as soon as possible, please.
Yep. So that's Jonny's thoughts. Thanks for watching Newcastle Fans TV, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.